Hey everyone, how's it going today? Hope everyone's doing well, staying safe. Today I'm back with another how-to video. Today we're going to be replacing this light right here with a ceiling fan. This guy right here just went up to the store and bought one, so it's all in a box, so everything has to be put together and everything. So I'm going to kind of walk you through how to do that. Again, I'm going to show you how to take this one down and replace it with that guy. So we can start by taking this one down. Make sure you've got your switch off. You don't have to hit your breaker unless you're messing with the switch itself. Just make sure your switch is off and you won't be getting any power to the light so you don't zap yourself. That would be good. First thing you do is you untwist this little guy here in the middle, and then this whole thing will come off. I'm only working one hand, so I'm going to just, you take this thing off, and then this whole piece of glass will come off. And then I will get that taken care of and I will meet you back. And okay, so I got that off. And now what you do, you just take these little screws here out. You got one right there, and this whole fixture should slide down. Not sure if you shouldn't have to take that out, but just those two screws. You may not even have to take them all the way out, just loosen them up and then twist it, and this should come down. I don't recommend using power tools, but if you're good with a drill, I'm using this little 1/4 inch impact on the low setting. If you're good with a drill, you can. If not, I would recommend just use a hand screwdriver. And yeah, so I'll get that taken care of and I'll be right back. Okay, so once you get those screws, you just come in here, you got a couple of wire nuts that you screw those, that you just will take care of. And that will take care of the lighting there. You've got one here you need a little screwdriver to get, and then you've got the other two here. Not sure if it matters what one go to what one. It does. You've got one is power, one is ground. The black ones are the ground. The white ones are the power, I'm guessing. So you just got to notate your wires, figure out which one is which. This one, it looks like it's been painted, so it doesn't look black anymore. But that one's the black one, that one's the white one. So you just untwist these and undo that little screw there, and this whole fixture comes off. So I will get that taken care of, and then we'll be back and we can start working on putting the fan together and putting it up, because that's all you need to do to get this off. Just those, and that's out. And then we're good. Okay, so we got those done. You'll want to hang on to those. You probably want to reuse them again. I don't know, unless the fan comes with these, you're going to need to reuse them to rewire that all back up in. They just twist. You just untwist it, pull the wires out, and then when you put them back together, you twist it. So now we got that done, and that's it for taking it out. Pretty simple. And then now we can dig into the box, see what goodies the box comes with, and to cut the box open, I'm using this little Milwaukee fastback knife. Kind of cool. I can leave a link in the description for the DeWalt and for the little knife. So all these can have, and I got this from just the local hardware store. You can get one. You can get them at Home Depot. You can get them at Lowe's. You can get them at whatever other. It does come with some instructions in case you need it. It'll kind of walk you through how to install it if you feel you need it. So here we got our fan blades. Then we got that guy there. That's going to have to go up. We got those guys. So it comes totally taken apart. Oh, it even comes with a light bulb. Hey, check that out. A 60 watt LED. I think there's more than one light. There should be 3 lights in there, but some chains. A little hardware. Oh, here's another light. And another light bulb. Another 60-watt light bulb. Okay, now this off, and here's the rest of our assembly. And there's the 3rd light bulb. Even comes with light bulbs. That's pretty cool. Okay, now we got, those are our glass pieces. That's that piece. That's that piece. Okay. I'll get all this out of the box, and then I will come back and show you what all we got. Okay. So here's what all it came with. Here's your fan motor. Your lights. Your little pieces for the blades. Your light covers. Came with, I don't know what that is. It looks like it might be like balancing weights or something. Came with your little cords to, came with a little screw, came with your other hardware bolts, and that's your mounting bracket. So looks like it's pretty, it looks a lot more intimidating than it probably is, but like I said, if you have to go back, you can watch my video, or you can go back and refer to the instructions a little bit. It'll kind of help you. But we're going to sort through the rest of the parts, and we're going to figure that out. I'll be right back in just a second. Okay, so your next step is installing this bracket, and it goes like this. But it looks like we're going to need to take this little bracket out. That goes to the old light, so we're going to have to remove that. I'll have to grab my little... Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about the view. Like I said, I'm working one-handed. Holding the camera in one. One of these days I'll get me something better to hold the camera with. So I just take that out. And these screws we might need to reuse for this other piece. So we take this out here. Pull that out. That goes with the other thing. Okay, and then this will just kind of go, you need to grab these wires and slip them through this little hole, kind of like that. So it kind of looks like that. And then you just grab your screws, those same 2 screws, and you can just screw them right back in how that was. And I'm going to need both my hands for this one. But you just put it in on this particular fan. They'll be different. Like I said, you might want to refer to your owner's or your instruction manual a couple times, but it will go like that. And then you'll just screw it back up, and I will do that, and I will be right back. Okay, we got our screws in there. We got our wires coming out like this. Our next step is the motor. We need to take these little screws here out, and then what we do from there is we just slide that in. We just slide that into that little groove there, and slide that into the little groove there, so that this is up inside of that like that. See what I'm saying? Once we get these screws out, I'll put that in there and I'll show you how that's gonna look. But anyway, you'll grab your screwdriver and you just unscrew these screws. If you can. So working one-handed isn't the easiest thing in the world, but I will get that done and come right back. Okay, so here's how this works. You just slide it in like that. So you'll slide that one into there, and then you just slide that one in like that, and they should hang down. Now on the wires, you've got black and blue are the hot ones, which would go to the black one. And then you've got the white one, just goes into the white one. The green one would go to either a bare wire or a green wire, which I don't have here. So we're going to try it without. We should be okay because it's really just for ground. If your switch is grounded properly, then you should be okay. But we'll find out here in a second if that works or not. So, but it did give me wing nuts that you can use, or you can reuse the existing, but black and blue to black, white to white. So we'll go to that point and I will be right back. Okay, so we got those connected. I also put the screws in. It's about time for that. So looks like that. And I used the ones that were already here because they fit. The other ones were too small, so I couldn't use the ones they gave me. But anyway, on to the next step, and I will be right back. Okay, so next step is your cover. On one of them, you've got this little notch right here. So what you want to do, it came with the screws were already in place, so you just loosen one, take one out, and then you can just, put this in place. And then you just pop that in and then twist it to lock it in place. Make sure you get both of them in the same way. Lock that in place, twist it, and that holds it up. So you've got that one in, you've got that one in, and then you tighten those up, put that other one back in, and your cover's on. So we'll get to that point and I will be back. Okay, so your next step is putting the blades on to these. So you just slip the blades on basically like that. They kind of fit into the holes, and then you just screw those in with what I'm guessing is this hardware here, and you just screw them in, and then from there we will get that done and come right. All right, so I got a couple of them together, but before I go too far, notice the color difference. Make sure you match them up to the same color you want. Doesn't matter which color you go with, but I chose the black side, but you can do either the brown side or you can do the black side. I chose the black side, so make sure you get those right. All right, now I'll finish this up and be right back. Okay, so once you get that done, you can twist this to this little notch right here, and that's so you can get to the screws, because it's going to be hard to get to the screws otherwise. And then from there you'll just put these right up in there like so, like that. And you'll just hang them in there, one screw there, hanging this way so that part is down, you know, the ugly screw part down. So you'll put them in there, you'll just take those screws out and re-screw them. One there, and then you'll rotate it to there, and then all the way around you'll just rotate so you can get to that screw right there, because you're not going to be able to get to them from here, because as you can see straight up it's not going to allow you to get there, but that one will. So you'll just, one screw at a time, you'll just rotate it around until you get to each screw, till you get all your blades up. So we'll go to that point, and okay, so we got all the fan blades up. Looks good. And then now basically all we got left is the light switch, which is going to be, or the light fixture, which shouldn't be too bad because it's just plug and play. You just plug these two into those two, and then it goes on. Does it go on the same way? No, it doesn't quite. It goes on. You have to take those screws out, but you've got these little notches right there. Will line up. One will line up with the switch, and the other will line up with the chain, so that you've got these two notches. One on the switch, like that. So it goes over the switch, and the other one will go to the chain. Make sure you plug it in and take those couple screws out, and then you're pretty much done. And then you've got just your light, your glass pieces and your light bulbs. The glass pieces just go, you take these off, then you slide your glass over the top, then you grab this and you just screw it back down. This part with the little lip goes down towards the light, or towards the socket. It's kind of hard to get them started, but you just twist it. Like so, and then it will stay, and then you're good. Just do that with all three of them, and then that's that. Before I finish this, if you wouldn't mind, real quick, give me a quick thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and do that, because I'd really appreciate it. Every little bit helps. And hope you learn something. They're all a little different, but they're all pretty much the same. So if you can do one, you can do the other. So if you can do this, any others will be similar, but kind of different, but close enough that you should be able to figure it out and make it work. So I'm going to finish putting these back on, and then I'll put the light up, and then I'll be back from there. But again, if you wouldn't mind, hit that thumbs up. Like I said, every little bit helps. Leave a comment. Let me know if what I did good, what I did bad, what I could do better. Like I said, every little bit helps. Helps the channel grow so I can put on more videos. But anyway, I will finish this up. I'm going to put these glass pieces in, and then I'll put it up, and I will be right back. Okay, so I changed my mind. I took the glass pieces off so that I can show you. These only go in a certain way, but they're plug and play, but only one will go into the other, so you can't get it wrong. And then what you do, you just take this and you make sure all the wires are tucked up in there. And then you just put that on, and you line your screw holes up, and you screw that back in. Make sure no wires are exposed. You've got all these holes here. I'm going to need two hands, but you're going to just put your screws back in. Make sure that's accessible. Make sure your switch is accessible. And then put your screws back up, and then those lights, and then your light bulbs, and from there you should be done. But I'll put this back together and come right back and show you what the finished product should look like. Alrighty, here's the finished product. The only thing we got left are hanging the chains on, but that's pretty self-explanatory. If you don't know, I can show you that real quick. You just take this little loop right here. I can zoom in on it right there. And you just hook it to the first little ball on the chain there. Let's see. I'm going to put you down for one quick sec. Okay, now that's the finished product. But you just hook that little hooky into the first ball there, and you're good. Now we got the test. Let's hit the switch. Ooh, look at there. Turns on, lights up. Everything's good. This middle one hits the lights. that one adjusts your fan speed. And we're in business. So that's what it looks like. Got us a nice ceiling fan up in here now. Cool, cool. Again, thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like, give me a thumbs up. And leave me a comment. And I will see you next time.